Assalamu alaikum. I'm going to talk about فعل الأمر or the imperative in Arabic. How to get the imperative tense or the imperative verb in Arabic. You get it from the present tense form. Now, if you are talking to someone and you say you watch in Arabic, you say تشاهد. This is present tense. And how to convert this present tense into imperative or command is by taking off the first letter in the present tense, which is, we call it the sign of present tense or the sign of مضارع علامة المضارع. Now, after you take off the sign of المضارع, put سكون at the end of the verb. تشاهد شاهد. تضع means you put. This is the present tense. How to convert it into imperative? Take off علامة المضارع, which is at the beginning of the letter which is at the beginning of the verb. This is called علامة المضارع or the sign of present tense. Then put سكون at the end of the word. It's going to be ضع. تضع is the present tense. ضع is the command or imperative tense. تغسل. تغسل means you wash or you are washing. This is a present tense. How to convert it into imperative? Take off the first letter in the present tense. If the first letter after you take off the sign of present or علامة المضارع has سكون, that means you can't pronounce it. Because سكون, when it comes at the beginning of the word, it can't be pronounced. So what you have to do is to add همزة الوصل and put سكون at the end. اغسل. Notice the vowel of the همزة الوصل. It has the same vowel of the letter which is before the last. كسرة كسرة. تغسل اغسل. تستيقظ means you wake up or you are waking up. This is a present tense. How to convert it into imperative? Take off the علامة المضارع or the sign of present. If you have سكون after you take off the sign of present, that means you can't pronounce it at the beginning of the word, so you have to add همزة الوصل. And don't forget to put سكون at the end of the verb. تستيقظ استيقظ. تنتظر means you wait. This is a present tense. Take off the ta, which is علامة المضارع or the sign of مضارع, sign of present tense. If the first letter after you take off the sign of present tense has سكون, that means you can't pronounce it. So add همزة الوصل and put سكون at the end. Notice the vowel of the همزة الوصل. تنتظر انتظر. تكنس means you sweep. This is a present tense. Take off the علامة المضارع or the sign of present tense. If you have سكون after you take off علامة المضارع or the sign of present, that means you can't pronounce it at the beginning of the word. So you have to add همزة الوصل and put سكون at the end of the verb. تكنس أكنس. تقرأ means you read or you are reading. This is a present tense. Take off the ta, which is sign of present. If you have sukoon after you take off the ta, then you can't pronounce it. You have to add hamzatul wasl. Put sukoon at the end of the verb. تقرأ, اقرأ. تقرأ, اقرأ. تسمع means you hear or you are hearing. This is a present tense. Take off the علامة المضارع or the sign of present. After you take off the علامة المضارع of the sign of present, if you have a sukoon at the beginning of the word, that means you can't pronounce it. So you have to add hamzatul wasl. And don't forget to put sukoon at the end of the verb. تسمع, اسمع. تسمع, اسمع. تشاهد, شاهد. تضع, ضع. تغسل, اغسل. تستيقظ, استيقظ. تنتظر, انتظر. تكنس, اكنس. تقرأ, اقرأ. تسمع, اسمع. تأكل,